Hello and welcome back. It is time for Shop My Stash Makeup Basket Update. In these videos, I usually pick 4 to 5 items and use them for 1 to 2 weeks just to rotate through my collection, get some good use out of them. The first half of the video is recap on last time's products, and the second half I go through my collection and pick new products. I do have a whole Shop My Stash playlist if you are interested in seeing that, and let's get into the recap. The first item I had was this cream blush by Undone Beauty, and I really do like this. This is in Rosy. I used this several times and it is now in my Partners in Cream project pan. I'm not trying to use it up, that would take quite a while, but I'm trying to count some usage on it. And I've been really into cream blush lately. I'm really glad that I use this, and I will be using this more in my project pan. Alrighty, then I had a bronzer. This is the ColourPop bronzer in the Coconut Beach. This is the Going Coconuts collection. This is a light warm tone bronzer. It's actually quite nice. I used it quite a bit. I did recently rank my bronzer collection if you want to see that. I think this is good. It's not blowing me away, but bronzers all tend to look the same after a while. The lip product that I had in here, I only used once because I am focused on Project Pan lip products, but that is okay. At least I used it once. This is the Strand by ColourPop. This is one of the lippy tints. I actually do like these. They are natural. They're not super pigmented. They look more natural on the lips. This is just a pinky nude, and I did enjoy it. I used it with a BFF lip liner and a lip gloss on top. And yeah, here, I'll swatch it. It's a pinky nude. Nothing revolutionary, but I like this formula because it's not as thick and intense as some other lipsticks. So this is a good change and I do enjoy this. Alrighty, for the eyeshadow palette that I had was the Huda Beauty Nude in the Rich color. And this is gorgeous. A lot of burgundy type shades with some purples. And I didn't use this completely on its own. I did use it in combination with my Pan That palette and some other eyeshadows that are in Project Pans. But this is really pretty. I think the matte shades blend very easily. I will say the shimmers can have some glitter fallout, which, isn't terrible, but something to be aware of. But I definitely think this matte formula is amazing, and I do love burgundy type colors. I have a lot of these colors in my collection though, and I've realized I just do not reach for my mini palettes. Therefore, I'm really happy that I did get use out of this. Alrighty, so all in all, I did enjoy all 4 of these products quite a bit. I wish I had done some looks entirely with that eyeshadow palette, but I just did not have time. And yeah, that is it for the recap, and let's get into picking new products. Let's start in the lip drawer, and I think I am going to skip over lip gloss because I am working on a couple of those in Project Pans, but I do want to pick a lipstick, and let's see here. Well, here are a few different nudes that I don't think I've used in a while. This one was in a Shop My Stash a while ago. It is a Kylie lipstick in Almost Friday. I do like that. This is a somewhat newer one. I've had it for several months. This is a Dose of Colors in Bear With Me. And then another one, this I think was also in a Shop My Stash a while ago. This is MAC Velvet Teddy. And I think I want to go with the MAC Velvet Teddy. I think last time this was in my Shop My Stash, I didn't really use it that much. All right, now we're in the blush drawer, and I do want to pick a blush. And I did recently rank my blush, and I really do love all of these. Physicians Formula, Vintage Rouge, that one is so fantastic. That's a newer one. ColourPop, I Need Space, another great one. Essence, Satin Love, love it. You know what? Actually, this is a Z palette with some deep potted blushes from Tarte and Bobbi Brown and a random highlighter. I've mentioned that I rarely use this, and I actually think these are quite good, so I think I'm gonna pick this. Alrighty, on to highlighter. I am working on a couple of them in projects, but you know what? Let's pick something here. This Milani one, I haven't used this since the beginning of the year. I took it traveling on a long trip and it was the only highlighter I had, so I think I got kind of sick of it, although it is quite good. This Bobbi Brown one, I always talk about this, that I rarely use it. This is the Shimmer Brick in Beige, but it is beautiful. Maybe I should pick that. Let's see what else I haven't used in a while. This LC one. Yeah, I talked about this in my ranking highlighters video. This is nice, but it's definitely not amazing considering how much this thing costs. You know what? Let's go with the Bobbi Brown. This thing was pricey and it has been neglected, so we're going with that. Okay, let's just go ahead and pick a bronzer too. This Marc Jacobs one I was using for quite a while, pretty much nonstop, but I'm gonna take a break from that one. And this is one that I talked about in my ranking my bronzers that I really love. This is from Morphe, and I don't think I've used it in a while, which is kind of sad, so that's a maybe. Another one that I haven't really used in a while is this Marc Jacobs one. I love it. Obviously, I've used this one a lot because I've hit pan on it, and I think I want to go with this. All right, let's pick an eyeshadow palette, and I decided on this drawer because this has my Juvia's Place palettes, and I love these so much, and I feel like I don't use them as much as I should. Also, these Morphe palettes are in here, which I really do like quite a bit. This Tarte palette, I've actually gotten a lot of use out of this. This is the Tarte Toasted. I really enjoy this one. So let's see here. These are also all of my single eyeshadows and depotted eyeshadows here. So let's look into these. The Deuce palette, love it. It's amazing. The Warrior, this was in a Shop My Stash actually, I think last month, so we'll pass on that. This is the BH Sylvia Ghani palette, which I also love. This one, this is the Warrior 2, and this one was in my Shop My Stash, I think a few months ago, and I have not used it since then, which is very, very sad. And here's another one of the more neutral by Juvia's, the Saharan 2. This one is great as well, and I can't remember if this was in a Shop My Stash or maybe it was in a different project, but I know I do love that one. I've decided to go with the Deuce palette because I don't think I've used this in some time, and it's definitely one of my favorites from Juvia's. Alrighty, that is it for this Shop My Stash video. If you're interested, I have a whole Shop My Stash playlist. That is it, and thank you so much for watching.